Good morning from the Reverend Florence Caplow's sun porch. It's my 10 a.m. check-in with all of you beautiful people. Just connecting as I'm speaking with my heart and sending out love. Last night, a few things happened that I thought I'd share with you, and just as examples of the kinds of things that are starting to happen all over the world right now. I listened, along with my mother, to two live concerts on Facebook that were broadcast from the living room of the singer-songwriter who was offering them. The first was by Carrie Newcomer. Those of you who have been in our services in the past know that we have often sung her songs. They are fantastic. She is a Quaker singer-songwriter from Bloomington, Indiana, who has done a lot of work with the Quaker teacher Parker Palmer, and has really developed a national following. And she did the most beautiful, the sweetest concert. I'll post that on our Facebook pages and other places so you can see it. And then I listened to another concert done by a singer-songwriter I'd gotten to know when I was serving a church in Colorado, Ellen Stapenhorst, also from her living room, also offered freely. And again, just the sweetness of these offerings that are beginning to happen from our creative people from all over the world. And it is a way that we can connect. And I think over the coming weeks, we're going to see that more and more, this outpouring of creativity. I see it all over my neighborhood. We have neighborhood themes for the week. Uh, I organized a neighborhood howl last night at 8 o'clock, a little late to get it out to the neighborhood listserv, but I'm hopeful that we will have a good howl going every night at 8 o'clock from now on. There's chalk art, there's art on the trees, there are just so much beginning to appear. Please, as you're on your daily walks, keep your eyes open for those kinds of things happening in your neighborhood. And I've been thinking also about one of my very, very favorite books, which has been a strong influence on me for years and also given me a lot of hope. So if right now you're looking for a good book, here is a recommendation. It's by the extraordinary author Rebecca Solnit, who has a way of writing in an original way on just about any topic that she takes on. And she wrote a book a few years ago called A Paradise Built in Hell. And what she did was, as a historian, she looked at six major disasters that have happened in various places in the world over the last couple of centuries. And she looked at how ordinary people responded during those times. The San Francisco earthquake, the Mexico City earthquake, Katrina, 9/11, and how it turns out that it is the most natural thing in the world for altruism to arise during these times. And again, we're seeing this. We're seeing this in our neighborhoods. We're seeing this online. And that often what happens is that this becomes threatening to the powers that be, and it's actually the government that shuts it down. Some of you might remember that they were turning away the people who were coming to help in New Orleans during Katrina. Uh, but there were people coming from all over the country to help. And it's important that we remember this because sometimes the news is filled with the stories of the people hoarding toilet paper or the people shouting racist epithets at Chinese Americans. And we must also bring forward the stories of kindness and mutual aid and courage, the tremendous courage of our healthcare workers right now. And if you have a little time on your hands over the next few days, please, please, please call your senator. Tell them to support legislation that will provide greater protection to our healthcare workers. It is extraordinary what they are doing right now. I'm sure all of us have people in healthcare in our circles in one way or another. And so this touches all of us. And also, we may be one of those people in the hospital at some point, and we want our healthcare workers safe. I invite you to be a collector, a connoisseur of these examples of kindness and altruism that are in our daily lives and around the world at this time, to give your heart some relief from whatever concern, anxiety, fear, anger you may be feeling. I promised also a little short meditation idea each time. So, one thing that I would offer is to connect with your breath. It doesn't have to be some special period of meditation, although that's lovely, but just breathe in, appreciating the sacredness, the beauty, the gift of breath. And when you breathe out blessing, breathe out kindness, breathe out a wish for health and well being for all. And with that, I'll sign off and wish you a blessed day.